because it's always fun for a laugh.
Oh, hello there. I'm here with Sam. Ian's not here yet. I'm Ollie Johnson, and we're continuing Final Fantasy IX. Did a bit of grinding to learn abilities outside of Condipete. Or did I? Hold on.
I don't know, Ollie. Did you?
Hold on a minute. I saved. This is not where I saved.
Oh dear. A local boy kicked me in the butt last week. I just smiled at him and I turned me on the cheek. I really don't care. In fact, I wish him well, because I've been laughing my head off when he's burning in hell. Sorry, every time I hear Gangster's Paradise, I just hear Weird Al Yankovic explosion.
Yeah.
Amish Paradise.
Yeah. Right, 1750 23. Right, how can I get off this?
What seems to be the problem, neighbour?
I want to reload the game. Hold on.
And why? And why would you want to do that?
To see if this is actually the most... Yeah, this isn't where I saved. Okay, so... Let's get killed and... Let's just let this thing kill us. Let's have Roshi kill Kermit. To do that for you, bastard.
She wants to come out tomorrow.
If
1 o'clock.
Suicide.
I'm not sure just
You need a shower.
Indeed. You, madam, need to come back. Okay. Back here, please. Back here, please. Nom, nom, nom.
Okay, all is well.
1 o'clock. Labu.
Why is it Kuja can stay in trance longer than anyone else.
I don't know. I think they explain it as he got a special kind of trance from all the souls he took, or something.
Condipiti. So the sanctuary is on the other side of that valley. But the exit leading there from the upper floor is guarded by a dwarf who won't let us through.
Can we just laugh at the fact that all the dwarfs are Scottish?
Yeah. Twin dwarfies block the way out from shop. On the right side, no one get through. Yay! Oh, we need Ian here for voices.
We certainly do.
Did you meet the painty hits?
Did you meet the pointy hearts?
A long time ago, a man once tried to get out Easter here. But he hadn't undergone the ceremony, so he couldn't pass through.
We turned him into bagpipes. He had no.
Condipiti is home to a heap of good food. What's your favourite? Boiled owl. That's not bad. See, Condipiti is surrounded by the mountains near around the woods and blessed by the sun. They're all Scottish. High speed mode. We're on speed. How come there's no mist here? What's that you say? Mist? What's it taste like? Rally ho!
Sorry, what, Anne?
You know how Sharon told us that it's not the DRTs doing the school runs anymore?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently the DRTs are still doing the fucking school runs.
You're fucking kidding me.
So I might not be able to get back until much later
For fuck's sake.
on Thursday. So I've tried to get one to pick me up here at 2, to take me across for 2:30, and hopefully the appointment doesn't run late, because they've asked for a 3:15 pickup.
Yeah.
And she goes, oh, well that might clash with the school times. I was like, for fuck's sake. It's the worst goddamn system ever invented.
I didn't Ken. Yeah, they're clearly meant to be Scottish, but the writer of the dialogue clearly doesn't have much of an idea what the Scottish accent, the intricacies of the Scottish accent are, because even I can tell a lot of them are wrong.
I'll let you say the Scottish accent. You do realise there's more than one.
Yeah, I know, but there is a universally accepted outside of Scotland, you know, basically, I think...
You mean ignorance?
There is a stereotypical Scottish accent, is what I meant.
There's a stereotype. There's a stereotype, and there's being accurate. And to be honest, I found a lot of their thing is a bit... I'm pretty sure I've had this conversation with Liz before, where we've mentioned about their accent is Scottish, it's just not the stereotypical one, it's a bit more intricate, so like it's one of the particular sections of Scotland's accents.
Alright. Yeah. Oh, clear-headed. Ah. you equip for abilities, don't you?
You equip for abilities, and you equip for the abilities, and once they've got a star rating, it means you've learned them permanently.
Yeah. But all these items, they ain't got no abilities.
Well, how about you go on and get yourself some fucking abilities?
Well, go on and get some fucking abilities. You fuck ass.
Don't you call me a fuck ass, you little shit.
I said, I'm bigger than you. And she said, I used to be bigger than you. Don't you call me a fuck ass, you little shit.
The level up ability. A wonderful ability of all.
Do they stack?
Well, you can only learn it once. So
well, yeah, I know, but if multiple characters have the ability equipped, does the effect stack?
Well, it only really affects the one person.
Oh, I see. Right. So
it just means that the individual person will require less to level up.
Ah, I see. So it's not a party-wide.
I probably should have explained this earlier on, but I kind of thought you'd figure it out.
Where's His Holiness?
His Holiness the Pope.
Crocodile Pope.
Ollie J. Diners robot. I think it's on the bottom floor, right on the left-hand side. It's in one of the little corridors.
I dunno ken where he is.
See, they have got a good understanding because most people outside don't get the I dinna ken.
Yeah. Oh, there he is. You're the holy guy. I am Father David.
Father David. Sorry, that was more Irish.
Yeah. Oh, Father.
I'm Father David. But you don't hang around this hallway.
Well, a priest has much to worry about, you see. Tradition states that only those who undergo the ceremony
much to worry about, you see.
Alright. Well, after a manner of woman, in Holy Union, they leave on a holy pilgrimage to the sanctuary. I dinna ken your words, lad, but methinks you understand. So
yeah, Ollie, this is what you moving up to Scotland will be like.
Yeah.
Hey, Dr. Girlfriend. Hitch, let's do it. You want to be joined? We have to say on.
Spirits of the mountain, spirits of the wood. Now, how did I get into this? What show this man and woman as they begin their journey? We gotta do this ceremony to get past the village, and only a guy and a girl can have the ceremony. Now, hold on a sec, Dr. Girlfriend. Don't you get it? This is marriage. M-A-R-R-I-A-G-E. No kidding. No kidding. But we have to do it to go on, right? Yeah, but that's not reason enough. Oh, come on. She's supposed to get angry and say no way. In sickness and in health. Of course, we're just trying to get past this village. Have the strength to carry you through. Could it be that she likes me?
And no, Ollie, this isn't actually how my wedding went. Mine involved a few more ribbons.
Yeah. Happy bit. Now you need to announce your joining to the twins at the other gate. We have to follow tradition, lad. This is so fleeting.
Vivi and Quenna have to get married. Oh, Popo and Kermit are getting married. Devil Artemis is going to love this.
Yeah. Nuptial joy.
Watch that cup
Mhm.
because she can reach it.
Are they assuming Kermit's gender?
Yes, Ollie, no one cares. Sorry, I should reiterate. No one with common sense fucking cares.
Time to press on. Mountain Path. Kupopo. Hurry on before we get caught. Is this how I meet my end? Don't eat me, I won't taste good. It's true, I taste awful. You heard her, Kevin. I see. Too bad.
Yeah, Moogle looks pretty good though.
You don't look any older than me. What should we name Eco? Race horned human. Gender female. Age 6. Dominant hand right. You didn't get
Why
this.
do we need to know about? Why do we need to know about her dominant hand?
I don't know, but we never got this information in the old PS1 version, did we?
No.
What should we call her? We're naming all of them.
I don't know. Bulma? Sorry, I'm just going off the blue hair.
Bulma. Maybe. Oh, if only Ian was here. Let's see. Blue hair, and she is a little impetuous. But she can summon things.
Yeah, just like we used to summon Bahamut to fix all of our problems.
Yes. But she has a horn.
So she's horny.
Yes.
She is Bulma.
Alright. But most of our characters are named after Dragon Ball characters, so maybe after this.
Yeah.
The name's Bulma. Shouldn't you introduce yourself before addressing a lady? Now first, you got a problem? Where is she? So, Miss Bulma, why did you steal from the village? I was hungry. So I'm just like... I want to be your friend too. Oogloops. Ah, Stiltskin.
Ah, Stiltskin. Oglobs.
Ha.
I can just sponge off people to travel the world like a student on leave. This is me gap year.
Maybe it is.
Yeah, maybe it's his gap year. That's why he dresses like some kind of bohemian hipster Moogle.
Oh, let's check our equipment. Golem's flute. Auto regain Cura and life. She could do with learning protect, but loudmouth would be a more useful ability for now.
Yeah. Loudmouth tends to work better for magic users purely because it stops the silence.
Yeah. Fenrir and High Tide.
Oh wow, even Aiko's got a new whatchamacallit.
A new what?
She's got a new portrait.
Oh yeah.
A lot of them seem to have new portraits, to be honest.
What's that?
I am actually looking forward to doing a Persona run with you.
Yes. What the?
Because my guess is you'll want to get the best ending, and you know. If you've ever watched Buns' thing on Persona for Dummies, if you don't know what you're doing, you can accidentally prematurely end the game 20 hours early.
Right.
If you pick the wrong decisions.
Sure, you
The only clue I'm willing to give is that someone who will betray you happens to like pancakes. Oh, good! You summoned something. We got a tiny little cutscene, and it didn't go all Final Fantasy VI on us.
How so? What do you mean?
Right, when you summon or use magic for the first time in Final Fantasy VI, the battle kind of just stops, and the sprite jumps all over the screen going, "Is that magic?"
Huh. Huh. This is quite a strong opponent. Learn to level up. How can you summon? I thought you could too. Well, not usually. Hey, have you always been able to do that? Of course, my grandpa and everyone else did it all the time. What do you
What,
mean?
they used to summon? They used to summon the very gods.
That's
Oh
not
yeah,
the-
I should also tell you a few other things about Persona 5 that they added that are old but aren't in the early ones. You can use guns in that game.
Right.
Well, they have guns they do a lot of things that the old Shin Megami Tensei games used to do, where you could have a normal weapon and a gun.
Right.
Because remember, Ollie, who needs courage when you have a gun?
Indeed.
No, world, you put your hands up.
I'm taking the coloured stones. I took the yellow and green one. Is there another one I'm meant to take from there, do you know?
I don't know what this actually does. I can't remember. Oh god, people have already started making porn of the crappy Sonic thing.
Well, it's the internet.
Is it sad when I say that this is still a, you know, better, this is still an improvement? At least someone's getting some enjoyment out of this horrible thing.
Huh. What does it say that a 6-year-old girl is stronger than Steiner?
Oh yeah. Steiner.
Madden Sari. Morrison.
Where's Mog? Mog got eaten.
Huh.
Not mad. I'm furious.
Huh.
It's time for Aiko to get out the belt. No, Daddy, no.
What kind of food is it?
Aidsy called.
Will you play an African garage mechanic?
Whose mission is to climb up towards a monkey and fuck it.
What it means to live and to
Is
die.
this the part where I save everyone? No, this is the part where you take a sandwich and then you fuck it.
I'm a little tired. This is the part where you take out a sandwich and fuck.
Oh god, the worst part is, you know Captain Hero is doing this to himself, and it's all because he did this to himself in the past before.
Uh,
Why are you doing this? Why are you torturing your 12-year-old self? Why? Why? Because when I was 12-year-old, some asshole did the same thing to me.
and he just doesn't make the connection.
We are done, nipple. As a man once told me when I was 12, go stick your penis in a garbage disposal.
Uh, I thought I'd kill my idolins if Future was going to use them for war. But now that they're gone, I feel like I've lost a piece of myself. Why am I thinking all this now? Huh. I want to try and get her all of her summons back. Lady Bulma says it'll be a while before she's done cooking. Bulma's feelings. rock-fisted potato stew. Oh god, the Moogles. You've got to set a specific Moogle to a specific thing. I'ma Google it.
I found the reason the Western video game industry's answer to sexism accusations is always desexualize everything is because the male artists are insecure babies terrified of catching the gay if their games sexualize men. Meanwhile, the most super macho manga is this, and it's got the bastard manga.
Bastard. Eco cooking. Momatos. Momatos. We should dig up potatoes. Astral combination does not impact any of the items you receive, but does impact the outcome of the story. You could go dig up potatoes. No. Yeah. Did I make the right decisions? How the hell is the player supposed to know? Oh yeah, that reminds me.
Game of Thrones. All the major deaths in the Battle of Winterfell were white people. 1 week later, a single person dies who isn't white, and everyone goes mad.
Libra. Morrison. Bulmer's Kitchen. How many people do I need to cook for?
Poor Mark Hamill. I've just seen all the shit he got for putting up that missed opportunities tweet.
What?
Mark Hamill put up that picture of basically a photoshopped picture of all the characters, you know, who didn't get to meet up. You know, the whole missed opportunities thing. He basically put up a tweet of a week or so back where it was a picture of himself, Han Solo, Leia, and Lando in the Millennium Falcon. Because as he said, one of the only things he was upset about with the new stuff is that he didn't get to have the reunion with all the old characters. And the internet's basically telling him to go die.
Right.
Well, one person's put, stop fucking shitting on the work of thousands of people who worked to develop the sequel trilogy just because you're mad it's not centered about you, you crusty, bitter old ass. Or I'll be satisfied when white people like you stop thinking everything's about yourselves. The retirement home called. Delete this. Thank God you're not going. This looks like an Insure commercial. For fuck's sake, and how dare you?
So what he said was, it was a shame he never got a scene with the other two.
Basically, all it is a picture of himself in the Millennium Falcon, like the newer version of himself from The Last Jedi.
Yeah.
With the older Harrison Ford, Carrie Fisher, and an older Lando. And it just says, hashtag missed opportunities. So he's basically being yelled at by people for basically putting up that picture and being told, you know, he's a selfish white bastard, is basically the general gist. Or this one, do better. I'm sick and tired of this franchise claiming that Star Wars is for everyone and absolutely nothing is done to combat harassment of failed cast. This has nothing to do with the fucking thing at all. Thank you, Kylo Ren, for not letting this happen. Thank you, Kylo Ren, for killing all the old men in this saga. Kylo Ren is going to kill another old white man like the woke legend that he is, therefore ending the patriarchy once and for all, and that's the rise of Skywalker. It's always great how much harm Mark Hamill ought to be worshipped for having different opinions, but the very same people bullied Kelly off social media just for daring to exist. The same space as them. Fuck Mark and fuck his stands. I'm so tired of Mark Hamill being self-obsessed that he doesn't care about the fact he's fueling the same toxic fanboys who hate the sequel trilogy, with the same fanboys who drove his fellow cast members off social media because of harassment.
I wish I
hadn't fixed it, where they've basically removed him and all the old characters from the thing, and we'll just put Rey and Chewie in the Millennium Falcon. So, while saying, I love how white people are threatened by this tweet. I love seeing all you cunts suffer.
Well, that's a bit uncalled for.
This is sadly the world we live in now.
See, and those are people who are bitching that, you know.
This is the thing, when you combat, I know it sounds ridiculously cheesy, but most of people's answer to what they consider hate is to show more hate and make it worse. And usually the people aren't doing anything bad, they're just stating an opinion. So the default defense for them is to attack and claim that the people they're attacking feel threatened, when honestly this just looks threatening. If your default stance on something is to pretty much be aggressive or threaten people, especially based on
fucking
race
Star Wars fans, man, they don't deserve Star Wars.
And these are the people who support the new trilogy.
Yeah.
That's the thing. They can shit on the people who pine for the old stuff, and those people are always going to exist, but this isn't helping your stance.
No.
To these people. This isn't helping people. This helps nobody. This actually paints to people that you're all psychotic.
Actually, it paints to the people in charge that it doesn't matter what they do with Star Wars, because people are going to bitch and harass people anyway.
The thing is, the people in charge already, some of them didn't like Star Wars to begin with, so...
Well, they made it clear they don't care. They never liked Star Wars to begin with. They were always planning to kill off all the main cast to begin with to do their own drama. Kathleen Kennedy's whole, oh, the Force now has a gender was one of the stupidest things she ever did.
Wait, what?
Oh, she said the Force was female.
Bullshit.
It's a concept. It's like saying the wind has a gender. It's kind of not really a thing. The Force just kind of is.
Is this because it made Anakin appear?
I don't know. If that's the case, then the Force is a pseudo lesbian.
I would kind of argue that if it is, then it's actually male because, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Mother.
I know, but look, it isn't anything. As far as I'm concerned, the Force is just a thing. It doesn't have a gender, it doesn't need one, it just exists.
Nature.
Yeah, it just exists, but Kathleen Kennedy has decided it needed a gender. A bunch of other stupid things she did under her tenure, you know. I mean, she retracted that eventually when the damage was done.
Right.
To be fair, most of the damage has been done by the fact that Star Wars toys apparently don't sell anymore. You know, the driving force of what made them money doesn't sell because
I kind of think toys don't sell anymore.
You'd be surprised, collectors. Have you seen how much most collectible shit goes for? I mean, you know that Tsuyuasui statue I ordered? Do you know how much that costs on most websites?
Yeah.
150 quid. I've seen people online buy Persona statues and Sailor Moon statues, Dragon Ball Z statues for like hundreds of pounds. And you'd be surprised that Star Wars toys have always sold. That's the thing, no matter how bad things have gotten, it's only recently that they haven't sold because no one wants them. Though they somehow want the old classic stuff, like Darth Vader stuff always fucking sells. Luke Skywalker and Chewbacca stuff always sells. Ahsoka stuff sells very well as well. Star Wars Lego sells ridiculously well, but that's fucking Lego. That exists in its own parallel universe.
Yeah.
But the new stuff just hasn't sold. I mean, we've had this discussion before where people keep going in, where Toys R Us had like stocks and stocks of Last Jedi and The Force Awakens stuff that just wasn't selling because it turns out them buying thousands and thousands of versions of Rose and Rey and Supreme Emperor Snoke was a bad idea at the end. No one wants it.
They can't even shift it on sale.
But no, they can't shift it. Basically, anything with Rey on, or anything with Rose, or anything with any of the new characters is usually reduced to stupid degrees. Even in HMV, you can go into HMV and buy any of the Star Wars pops for like £2.50. Brand new, unopened, because they can't shift them. But they'll want 14 quid for anything else.
Oh.
Which is a bit much. I mean, I didn't even pay that for my All Might. I paid like 10 quid for my extra large All Might pop.
Huh.
And that's both of them, including the one that Ollie thinks is me.
Yeah. Yeah. So, do you want to eat my food every day? Hey, some other stuff I want to ask you. That's so rude.
Yeah. And of course the debates on whether people should be allowed to draw characters the way they want. The thing is, this outfit is not something that is pleasing to women, in my opinion. It's impractical, definitely not comfortable and highly sexualized, not to mention boobs don't work like that. So I can't draw sexy female characters whenever I want because I'm a woman. Your name tells me everything I need to know about you. Loxa. Her name was something like 6 foot something or other.
What about the infantry? Uh-oh.
Ah, Quetta.
These fish different from Mist Continent fish. Catch another one. Kierman coffee.
Catch all the fish.
Ah, I got some coffee. Like, there's that side quest.
Oh yes, the coffee.
Uh, Po. We can do this the easy way, or we can do it the hard way. The choice is yours.
Oh God! Now the rape's happening. Fleece Johnson. I came here looking for booty.
For booty.
I know hard way. Choice is yours. I don't think you and I are going to be doing anything. Oh, I see. We're going to be doing this the hard way. He raped Chris Hansen.
The choice is yours.
The sad thing is I've seen that actual episode of the Boondocks.
Perfect Cell versus Fleece Johnson.
Oh, I see. We're going to be doing this the hard way. But get off. Let me ruin that butt. I'm a warrior.
Fleece Johnson.
Oh, the Boondocks is a mess of a show, but I love it. Their satirical take on black culture. And one of the only shows where you'll see Obama say, fuck 'em. Also, it's where Uncle Ruckus came from. You know, the character that, honestly, I'm surprised took this long to come into existence.
Uncle Ruckus. Well, they technically had similar ideas first.
They did. So I don't know if we could really claim we came up with the idea.
No, I don't think we could.
Though, to be fair, his was more based on policemen at the time anyway and how they treated hood members.
Yeah.
So you could argue that Bernie Mac's character was literally just being a policeman.
Yeah.
Whereas ours was literally just a guy who was hit on the head and suddenly became, well, Bernie Mac.
Yeah.
And Uncle Ruckus
Well, I
is just a
suppose
black man who doesn't think he's black.
Well, there would have been social pressure, I think, because did you ever watch Life on Mars, the series?
No.
Well, in that, like, you know the premise, don't you? Guy gets hit in the head and goes back to the 1970s. Or gets hit by a car. Basically, one of the police officers there, a newbie, is a black guy who keeps making black guy jokes because it endears him to the sort of racist white police force. And Sam Tyler, the main character, John Sim, knows this man as one of his commanding officers, and he never would have put up with that shit in the time that he knew him. But back at the time, that's what you had to do to get people to not hate you if you were black in the police force, apparently. If that was Bernie Mac just being a police officer, maybe that was what he was doing. But you've just got to blend in, I suppose, as best you can. Oh, the ether tree.
All Uncle Ruckus is he's a guy who's been around for a very long time, but he was raised by his mom to think he has the reverse of what Michael Jackson has. So he believes he is a white man who just happens to have a disease, an illness that made him black. So he spends most of his time assaulting black people or basically saying racist things.
Receive Ruby. Alright, Ruby. Is that something...
The ruby will allow you to summon Carbuncle.
Oh, it allows Eco Bulma to summon
It
Carbuncle.
allows Ico or Eco to summon.
But she hasn't learned Fenrir yet, so...
Well, then it's on the back burner then, isn't it?
Yeah. Does Carbuncle still just cast Reflect?
Actually, it depends entirely on what you equip. Once you've mastered it, if you equip certain other gems, in this game only, it will do other things, like maybe you'll cast Regain, or he'll cast, like, Protect on your party. I'd have to look it up which ones he uses, but once you've mastered him, depending on what gem you have, he can cast other things other than Ruby Light.
I love how Fenrir is just like a massive rock punch. Ah, she has learned Loudmouth and Clear-Headed. Let's see if I can change up her equipment.
Loudmouth is important. Also, if you have Undead Killer, that will be very useful now. And small tip, the boss you're about to fight at the bottom...
Yeah, I know, just cast life on it.
Yeah, he can be killed with a Phoenix. He can be killed with a Phoenix down.
Oh, that's even better. Easiest boss fight ever.
If you use fire on him, his attacks will actually do more damage because his leaves will set on fire. But if you're lucky and use undead, like healing magic, or use a Phoenix down or life, you might be able to actually resurrect. You might actually be able to kill him.
Just use a Phoenix down. So, all right. Let's say
if you remember when
yeah. Undead are hurt by healing items. Is this undead? Nope. Oh, why did I normal attack? Another Peridot. I don't know. Now I'm gonna. Zombie dragon. Life.
Zombie, sweet zombie Jesus.
Alright, learned cure. Oh, I haven't actually equipped any abilities yet. MP plus 10%. Insomnia. Loudmouth. Clear-headed. Insomniac.
Oh, she's got the auto regen skill.
Yeah, actually that's, I'll get rid of Insomniac, give it auto regen instead. Ah! There's Undead Killer. Oh. I should equip counter as well. Let's see what I can lose. What do I need? I need 7 points. I'll get rid of Flea Gill, that won't help me. I'm sorry, that counter.
Yeah,
There it
character
is.
is on his list.
There it is.
There's the bastard.
I don't think there was any more here.
Come on, Ollie, let's go murder a tree.
Alright. Oh, for fuck's sake. Transidan looks like a Super Saiyan 4.
Yeah, that's not a compliment.
Ain't got no abilities.
Well, why would you get some fucking abilities? You fuck ass.
Lamia's flute. Yeah, Golem's flute gives better abilities.
Relax. But yeah, you've got to feel sorry for Mark Hamill that he didn't do anything wrong.
No, he didn't.
If I did a movie with you and Ian,
Yeah.
and a few other people, and we became iconic characters in that regard, and then over 30 years later, the ultimate fanboy thing really would be just to have our characters turn up again together, and that never happens because our characters die on screen. And I simply made the comment of it would have been nice to actually, you know, meet up with each other again or have that one scene for fans. And then, so,
Yeah.
you know, I wouldn't be in the wrong for just saying, I know that's not what happened, but it would have been nice.
Yeah.
That's all
I mean,
Mark did. There
I've
was
said
no
the
need
same
for
thing.
people to-
Like, it's a shame that they never got one last scene together. And it is a shame. And I fucking love The
It
Last
is,
Jedi.
but there's no need for people to start attacking him, or
Yeah,
telling him
no.
to delete it, or telling him to fuck off, or telling him he's a he's a privileged white man, and they're sick of white people like him just wanting only wanting what they want. He doesn't ask for much, to be honest. Mark asks very little. All he's really asked is that the show maybe show some respect to some of their earlier fans who care for continuity in some regard. You know, Ollie, you shouldn't waste all your life into, Phoenix Downs.
I know. Popo?
I remember that Minecraft video we watched at one point where the guy rapes the creeper.
Yeah, I remember.
That turned up on my feed the other day.
Right.
It was weird.
Well, you censor too, don't you? We don't even need Nog to tell us there's life down here. How do you cure whatever it is?
I don't remember. I remember they made a lot of new status effects.
Magic tag cures zombie. That's a Kyonshi reference, I believe. Received elixir.
It's brilliant because Aiko is just a parallel to him.
Yeah.
She's literally lusting after a guy who's, you know, older, much older than she is. Who's coming from above?
So, well,
Oh god, now we're gonna go
I
down.
do not know. What are you doing here? Are you the one who makes the mist? It is not produced. Mist is a byproduct of the refining process. It is discharged through the roots. So it's sent to other continents through the roof. I contaminate the other continents with mist to stimulate the fighting instinct. This in turn leads to war among the leaders of nations and then up to the fall of civilization. Kuja merely puts the byproduct to a different use. I cannot lie. Kuja used the waste product to make weapons. Weapons like yourself. Kuja called them black mages, dark spawn of the mist. Defeat me and no more mist will flow. And then no more weapons like this puppeteer will be made. I have seen the end of my 1,000-year life, and it is not now. You cannot stop me.
Oh, you're a psychic tree now, huh? Yeah, lolly fucking down.
It is futile to even try.
Ollie, kill him.
Alright, I'm gonna try casting life. See if that makes it. Yeah. Easiest boss ever.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't turn off high speed mode in mid cutscene.
No, we're right near the end of Disc 2, by the way.
Yeah.
We've literally just got a battle with Amaranth.
Barbara, did I do the right thing? Let's see. Oh, she can equip the Lamia's flute now. Because she already knows Cura and Life. She learned Protect. She's already learning that. And Body. I just learned Insomniac. Does that mean I can read? Yep. Magician's Cloak. Locomotion. I'll equip that for stats. Okay, where? Not before stealing. Eidolon Wall. Too boisterous, so I put her to sleep with. And she's probably sleeping well. Oh god, such side eye. Sleeping Rene looks at the princess, and she's probably sleeping well.
Will the Bill Cosby jokes will stop floating like a jello bun.
I've seen it before. I'm not here to help, I just wanted to be fair. What were we gonna call him?
I don't know. I can't remember. God, Ian was here. At one point, I called him Ollie.
Huh.
I don't know why. Hold on, I'll look it up. I should have. I've got Google on my tab. I've got YouTube on my tablet, so I should be able to find it pretty damn easy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know you can steal a weapon for him for later.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Steal.
can actually steal his. You can actually steal like the poison claws, which are the next one, like the next weapon he should be having anyway. Okay, I'm going underground again.
Oh shit. I think I need an elixir.
I don't think it was the last one. I think it was just the normal going underground.
He won't let me steal things. And I'm countering. I may accidentally kill him before I get to steal the thing. You know, for a thief, you're not very good at stealing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we were going to make him the Hound.
Ah, yes.
You don't steal from kids,
Stole
you
poison
stupid
knuckles.
cunt. Yep, those are his next weapon. Now
Right.
kill him.
Does he have anything else? I'll try one more steal. Nope, he has
Now
nothing.
speak.
Okay, time for you to die. Warrior! Do we call him the Hound or Sandor Clegane? Which is his name?
Just call him Hound.
I lost. Go on, finish me, you cunt. Can you stand? Give back what you stole. Why, they'll be dead come winter. I got it back. Now finish me. If you want to die that bad. I just spared your life. So you want to banish me then? You can go if you want. I won't follow you. Trying to trick me, eh? Trick you? I tried to kill you. Why are you letting me go? The fight's over and we're both still alive. Good enough, right? We got back what was stolen from us. Listen to you. I lost to some spineless thief. The sly eagle doesn't kill it, win.
Yeah, it's really later. Because when you go to Trino next, Amaranth actually explains that he knew Zidane anyway.
Yeah.
And yeah, he used the same line beforehand, but Zidane doesn't remember any of it.
Yeah.
In fact, he got Amaranth fired from his bodyguard job before he even started.
Oh. And he just doesn't remember.
Yeah, no, he doesn't remember running out of the Trino auction house, running into Amaranth, and then just as they're about to start a fight, Amaranth said he wouldn't let anyone interfere, and then Zidane went, "It's okay, the battle's already over." What? Help, help, this thug attacked me. He ran out of that building and attacked me. But he's the new security guard. Yeah, it's obvious, isn't it? He got the job just so he could steal. I'll go get the guards, you keep him busy. You go back here. Yeah, right, he's walked off and they say, "Hey, don't you run away from us."
Memory earring. Cuckoo. Oh. I'm furious. You went off without me again. What would you do if I went off?
Roshi.
Huh. Well, at least the rest of the cast are catching up to Freya.
Yeah.
Because of her disproportionately strong dragon training.
She is a dragon knight.
Doctor
Girlfriend.
My talent's up to scratch, but that name isn't. But hang on, let's go.
Yeah.
My breasts have been hurting all day.
Okay.
Ibsen and his good friend Colin worked at a tavern in Trina. One day Ibsen got a letter. The letter was so wet from the rain that most of the writing was illegible. The only one he could read said, "Come back home." He walked 1,000 leagues through the mist. Sometimes he was attacked by vicious monsters. But he made it because his friend Colin was by his side. Oh god, right, yeah. Incoming cutscene, I think. Big eye in the sky.
God's judgment.
Yeah.
Turns out God doesn't like summoners. Filthy horners.
Yeah.
He's Donald Trumping them.
That's as far as I remember. How did you get to Alexandria? How come you got to be a princess? Just dumb luck. How come you don't have a summoner's horn? I don't know. But maybe Dr. Tot can tell me.
Dr. Tits. Honestly, considering he's a bird person, I'm surprised they didn't go with a whole blue tit. I just call him Dr. Tit. I'm also a doctor of mammary glands. Ooh.
Ooh.
What exactly is Queen Braun meant to be? Because I don't think I've run into anyone else in this game whose natural skin colour is blue.
I don't know. Maybe that's makeup.
She can't possibly. What? So you're telling me that she goes in full body makeup?
Yeah. I don't fucking know. By the time we defeat Kuja and return to Alexandria, what now? You want some more, eh? The victor lives, the defeated die. You know the rules, you cunt. Your actions yesterday were incomprehensible to me. They made no fucking sense. Tell me, why didn't you kill me, you cunt? He's just gonna call a lot of people cunts. Well, that's a tough question. Are you really that unhappy that I let you live? I'd rather die as a warrior than live as a beggar.
You can't.
Then come with me. What the fuck? What are you after? Follow me and maybe you'll understand. Besides, you're pretty good in a fight. We could use someone like you. We're hunting a man down. His only constant is his unpredictability. Very well, I'll find out what makes you so fucking strong. Call me what you will. I think all you read, right? 26.
The New Zealand pound was the currency of New Zealand from 1840 till 1967, when it was replaced by the New Zealand dollar. A new currency, no mortgages were lost, and no one noticed the change. Things kind of carried on as normal. New Zealand is roughly the same size as Scotland, but has no oil.
There's not enough space for the hound.
They've got a buttload of feral sheep, though. And goats.
That's true.
If you ever want to go goat hunting, go to New Zealand.
No, thank you.
I'll call him Clegane. That's what else everyone calls him.
Just saying. I haven't used him.
8 characters max. Emoticons are unavailable. Some call me the Flaming Clegane. Oh, that's ironic. I will call you Clickaine. Right, who should I have in my party?
It really doesn't matter because the next bit, you're going to be going back to the ether tree, and Dr. Girlfriend will be removed from your party anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
She's the weakest anyway, out she goes.
Did she get little bit?
HP plus 10%, it's always a good one.
Don't forget, you got his poison knuckles, so you could have actually replaced his main weapon.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
Because I think it has the same skill as the one he automatically comes equipped with, but one extra. Also, Amaranth's good for throwing things at people.
Yes. No, it has one of the same abilities. So I've got to keep them for now. Throw a dagger. Ah, she's finally mastered Fenrir, which means we can give her another one. Carbuncle or Phoenix?
Phoenix, I think.
That is the more useful one, I think. What the fuck happened to the mist?
missed.
Oh, how I've longed for this day. The day I might finally cast away the mask. Where you going? Who's your main party when you actually have the option?
I have Steiner, Freya, Zidane, and Dagger.
Huh.
Yeah.
He who hesitates is lost. You'd best remember that, cunt. Like you actually have a plan. Shut up, brat. Why should I do all that when I could just take the kids up myself? How'd I ever let this dumb fuck beat me?
I love the liberties we're taking with Amarant. In fact, to be honest, I prefer this version to the other character we've done so far. You sure has spirit. Go fuck yourself. Be safe. Up yours.
I'll warm up on them until the elephant lady shows up. So they have elephants in Final Fantasy IX.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Ooh, perfect. I'll warm up on them until the elephant lady shows up.
Okay, let's go. You are Kuzik, right? My name is Garnet, Princess Garnet Till Alexandros. Was it really you who persuaded my mother to start the war that threw the entire Mist continent into chaos? And you made everyone, the Black Mages, into instruments of war? Oh dear, the princess had such a bloodthirsty little puppet. I don't have the power to do such a thing. I just gave them a little recipe. Begin with broth of mist, add ferment its souls and boil. Then pour genuine black magic into a mixing bowl and heat to... Stop it. No, I'm not done telling you how to make soulless toys out of the dregs of souls. Dregs of souls? You mean this? First, you don't want to listen, and then you start asking questions. Oh, brother. But you're not ready yet. Spare me the lecture. Lives come and go all the time. What? She said she won't feel alive until she has everything. It breaks my heart to see such greed. The war was my fault. No, your mother wanted it. All I did was give her a little push. Liar! My mother was sweet and kind. You changed her. Wahaha! So the curtain rises. Perfect, my canary. Let me show you the truth about your mother. First, at the end of the ugly desire, it's showtime. Oh. 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 Fire at will! Your mother isn't satisfied with just one continent. Her ugliness and stupidity are truly impressive.
She wants to eat them all.
Everything is proceeding as I have foreseen. Well,
Wait, is he Palpatine now?
that's one of 2 Star Wars quotes I can think of in this game.
Apart from the one by Necron.
Yeah. Let's give this Phoenix a go. Mr. Don. Rebirth Flame. So 2 of your enemies are fighting it out, so why not just leave them and finish off the winner? My money's on Kuja. Foolish Brian, your prize cannons are useless against the spawn of the mist. But even a fool like you knows that there's only one path you can take, right? Stupid elephant lady, why do you hesitate?
Oh god, she's gonna go full Ollie.
Very well, I'll make the first move. I'll give you a clean target you can't miss.
Oh no, Ollie. She's gonna go full Ollie and do what you do to fix all your problems.
She extracted Eidolons from you and started all. I still don't want to do that. She couldn't care one little bit when. Yeah. Tell me where. Alright. God. Roshi's close to trancing. Okay, I'm gonna go with safe travel because I don't want to waste it on a random battle. Oh, right, it doesn't actually matter. Because we're at one of those points in the game. Oh, and
Hey, at least you'll get a new summon.
Yeah. Aquamarine. I don't believe it. This is the legendary sea serpent, Leviathan. And I know that it was time to turn into the huge tidal wave. Yeah, this is exactly the thing you'd need to kill her, but not to save her. It's a demonstrations that instant wealth, now I can finish him off. Come, Draconic Seedling, Bahamut!
Oh god.
Stealing my bit. Oh, I hate when I forget to take off the fast forward feature for the cutscene. Blood.
hope this is not Kuja's blood.
Oh, she's terrified. That's the last I'd open. Bahamut, the Dragon King, he'll win for sure. Blood. Ha 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 ha. Excellent, Bahamut. Power, mobility, you truly are the best. You even hurt me. A little. And you, Bran, your tragic role in this drama now comes to an end. The final act will take it away from Guy, and I will kill my nemesis with my own hand. My nemesis. Oh, fucking hell. That's what you get for stealing my gimmick. I don't know why Bahamut attacked the one who summoned him, but we found Queen Bran on the beach next to her escape pod. She could hardly move, and I thought she'd come to a stop any second. I hate Kuja a lot, but I hate Bran a lot too, so much that I wanted this to happen to her. I should be happy, but once I saw Dr. Girlfriend start to cry, I didn't know how I should feel.
Laugh. Look how Amarant's pretty much on the ship looting it.
Yeah.
These dead cunts don't need any of their shit anymore. Don't talk to me about morals. This is a fucking battlefield.
There's plenty worse than me. I am empty now, free of that terrible greed. I haven't felt this way since I saw that play with you and your father. I let Alexandria down the path of ruin. The people will be happier with you on the throne. Maybe not.
People will be happier with you on the throne. Because I'm a fat woman!
We went back to Alexandria, Queen Bread's escape pod. We also brought... This way, Princess.
I don't think I was ever happier. Except for that play. We watched with your father!
No, it was my fault. Thank you, both of you. I must now carry the burden of ruling Alexandria alone. Will both of you please help me during this, my time of need? Thank you. Princess, here's a wreath of roses, your mother's favourite. The townspeople sent it as an offering. Quite erratic before her death, but the people are still very fond of her, as you can see.
Oh, but I'm not asking you to buy my Girl Scout cookies.
I'm telling you! But I'm allergic to cookies!
And that means what to me? Oh look, Beatrix is alive.
Ah, yes.
And Steiner. Look, last time we saw them, they were fighting angry rabbits. Next time we see them, they're riding a boat. I don't know why that's hilarious, but it is.
We ain't seen each other in ages. Why the sulks, partner? Him got totally thrashed, Mark, and I had to carry him out on our backs. Right. Well, that's the end of disc 2. now seems as good a time as any to call it a stream, but we need to save first.
Agreed.
Right, so I just got to find a Moogle. There's one in the church, isn't there? Oh, there's Stiltskin again.
Ah, Stiltskin. You can also find some rare cards here as well. You know that
Yeah.
if you go up the step,
Yeah.
which will be useful for the mandatory card game.
There's a mandatory card game?
There is a mandatory card game, actually not too far from this part.
Ironite, Goblin, Fang, Shiva, Ramu. I'll save again, actually. Oh yeah, you gotta win the card tournament.
You don't have to, but it's good if you do.
Give people a letter.
Yoko, oh no. Do.
Alright, well that'll be all from us today. Sam, where can the internet find more of you?
You can find more of me on Murasaki's Pit, where I will eventually be moving on to do, well, a series I call. Ooh, what the hell am I playing?
Sounds
Where
good.
I will pick video game. I will be picking video games that are, well, let's be brutally fair to them, kind of odd, disturbing in some cases.
Yeah, right, sounds
And
fun.
or just plain shit, and just having some fun playing them and exposing the world to the pain that I spent my actual money on.
Right. You can find our friend Ian at Within the Great Walls, where he'll no doubt be continuing Spider-Man DLC and some old Sega games. And you can find me at the locations listed below, on the bottom of the screen. With that, we're 12 seconds away from the exact 2-hour mark, so that's all for us. See you next time. Bye.